faces. Truthfully, how they had us in cages. Picture Allah with us back in his places. Picture black-owned factories making stacks instead of cats cooking crack in the basement. Imagine you never had to be facing a crooked chick holding a cat to your faces with your back to the pavement. Picture never knowing how nasty it takes to catch you a case and get the max because they had a rap with a statement. Now imagine a nation that never had to battle inflation. A black government that's actually gracious. And black kids learning at faster paces. Educated by teachers who have the patience to make sure they see your graduation. Now imagine a nation after students master the basics of science, they learn how to apply it. Picture living with no pork in your diet, cholesterol levels are down. Picture living with no devils around. The cost rock the whole world. I'd be awestruck, practically gazing at the greatest civilization. But first, can you imagine a nation? Imagine a nation with no Africans hating the blackest of faces, with nobody that's black as a racist. Y'all sadly mistaken. If y'all think George W. faking, you understand you, but can you imagine a nation? Imagine a land where you can buy things without having the mark of the beast on the back of your hand. Blasphemy ban and real government strategies plan to make sure nobody sells crack in the land. Nobody with a gat in their hand unless they defending the country. Picture a nation with nobody hungry. Imagine if we spend our money properly. 400 billion, we can have our own monopolies. No need for drugs and robberies. Fulfill the prophecies of ancient Hebrews. Imagine if we had our cake and we could eat too. Imagine a nation where every citizen would treat you like you can. Every stranger is a friend, righteous black women and men. And leaders that didn't teach you to sin. Imagine a nation where nobody hates you because of your skin. If everybody had a God within, there'd be no niggas and bitches. Picture a nation where it doesn't matter who's the richest. Imagine a nation where sickness ain't created by government scientists, and you can speak without the feds trying to silence it. Imagine us at our best. Picture a nation of Nubians with none of us oppressed. Can you imagine a nation with no Africans hating the blackest of faces, with nobody that's black as a racist? Y'all sadly mistaken. If y'all think George W. faking, you understand you, but can you imagine a nation? Imagine a block where you can stand on the corner and never get shot, cause ain't nobody packing Glocks or slinging rocks to coke fiends, cause they all in college trying to know things. The temples getting their souls clean. Imagine more dreams being fulfilled. People pay their bills and no slaves selling, cause that was hell and we know how it fails. Picture a nation where we all know how to kill, but only do it to protect us. Imagine if every nation respect us. Picture a land where nobody dresses like Europeans and the media don't filter what you seeing. Imagine being in a land that ain't evil as this, where me and my people are rich and nobody's playing the gods that don't even exist. And if one of my people is sick, they get free health care. Nobody on welfare. Can you imagine seeing yourself there forever green, possessing everything you ever dreamed? A nation where you never seem to be equal. There's other individuals where life is spiritual and demons can't blind you with their rituals. It's critical for us to stop trying to be killed. So let's stop imagining things and make this nation real. Can you imagine a nation? Huh? How big is your imagination? This is real. Life. It's our right to have this. All you gotta do is reach out and take it. You got the guts. Yo, it's the MOPOWERZ, and we are BACKAGAIN on a long-awaited LIVE here on Powers. How are you all doing on this fantastic, smashing Thursday? And if this is your first time watching the MOPOWERZ, I ask that you share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come to contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your conversation. It has been long awaited, you all. How you been doing? Yeah, I've been doing okay, despite the madness that's going on, especially all of these prices. Everything is going maddening through the roof. You know, last year, they gave families, people with children, single people didn't get nothing. You got all of those stimulus checks. They talking about giving up another one. They gave out PPL loan money, right? People got that money, and what did they do with it? They give you money last year, but this year, everything is through the roof, and you have spent all of that money that they gave you when you should have saved it. I'm serious. Gas prices, rent, hotels, restaurant, airfare, CTA, RTA, Uber, everything has gone through the roof. Some people don't even know how they're going to make it. Some people are a paycheck away from being in the streets, dealing with this system. And they continuously try to sell you on school. Have you seen the debt that students are in? Now, me, from being on this planet for as long as I've been on it and have been educated through the system and went through all of that red tape, I tell you, if you do want to go to school and further your education, get a trade or be a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse. They need a lot of nurses right now. So if you got the gut for a nurse or a doctor, go for that. If not, do something with a trade. Skills that pays the bills. Okay? Because other than that, you may find yourself in what? An unemployment line. And many people are in an unemployment line, have no unemployment, are not getting unemployment, which causes violence to rise. Crime, gun violence, Black people killing each other out here wholesale. A demise of a society, which has left us, the little people, slaves. All of us are slaves. All of us are slaves right now, economically. Bots, robots. That's exactly what we've become. Destruction. Like to cut off people TVs. And you must remember that this country is based upon or is rooted in cutting off people TVs and taking their shit. Yeah, that's what this country is built on. Yet they talk about gun violence. Like right now, with all of these mass shootings, you had this 10-year-old girl in Florida. 10-year-old girl in Florida. We're just going to call her the 10-year-old girl, seeing that she's a minor. However, her mother, which is 31 years old, and her name is Lucretia Isaac. And she was having an altercation, a dispute with another older lady who was 41 years old by the name of LaShawn Rogers. It's funny how the two women are 10 years apart and the daughter is 10 years old. Not to mention the fact that both of these ladies' name starts with an L. It's crazy. But according to the reports, Lucretia Isaac, who was, the 31-year-old, she drove up to get out of her car at the apartment complex in which she stays at. When she pulled up, LaShawn Rogers was already outside with her boyfriend, having a good time. This is right before Memorial Day. Yeah, like the midnight of, yeah. And Lucretia Isaac went over there, starting mess, starting shit with the lady. So over an altercation that they had earlier, it's midnight, you with your daughter, but you want to argue with some lady at midnight over some nonsense that y'all talked about a day or two or hours ago? And you got a gun on you. In the backpack that you're carrying. So while you're having this altercation with this woman, you all are punching each other. The girl, the daughter, gets the bag, takes the gun out the bag and cut off the lady TV.
shot her in the back, shot her in the head. And according to LaShawn Rogers' boyfriend, the 10-year-old girl, yeah, that's what you get for messing with my mama. Now, the 10-year-old girl is in jail, is in a detention center, an ODDI home, juvenile facility. And she's going to be there for 21 days. She hasn't been charged with the murder yet. However, her mother, Lucretia, the 31-year-old, has been charged with manslaughter, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, child neglect, and aggravated assault with a firearm. Now, this 10-year-old girl, who is also a victim of this, she's also a victim of this. Not only is LaShawn Rogers, she's not the only victim. That 10-year-old girl is the victim. How can a court charge the 10-year-old girl? I mean, if you have a dog, and this is just a comparison because the girl is not a dog, but this is, the simplest, example that I can give you. You have a pet, dog, cat, whatever, and they're loyal to you, especially a dog. And let someone attack you on the street and you got your dog, what do you think that dog is going to do? And if you got a pit bull, they might maul the person to death. Are you going to charge the dog for defending its owner, its master? Or do you blame the mother who started the mess at 12 o'clock at night? Now, it's not far off. Anything could be possible nowadays. So I just wonder if the mother, Lucretia, Isaac, set the girl up for it. Like, if somebody mess with me, pull out the gun. The gun is in the bag. Don't let nobody hurt your mama. I mean, it's a natural thing, though, to defend your parents. It's a natural thing to defend your parents. Right? What if that was your parent? And if you was the 10-year-old and you knew that there was a gun in the bag, obviously the 10-year-old knew that there was a gun in the bag. Because if she didn't, she would not have went in the bag and pulled the gun out. And then after, according to the reports, after the 10-year-old girl takes the gun out the bag and fatally shoots LaShawn Rogers, her mother, Lucretia, takes the gun, according to the reports, and aims it at the chest of LaShawn Rogers' boyfriend, and then fled the scene and fled into the apartments where she stay at. Is that dumb? Why not flee somewhere else where they won't catch you right away? What do the prosecutors do in this case? Do you think that the mother should be responsible like they charged the mother with these charges? Do you think the child should be let go out of the juvenile detention center? Do you think the child should be charged? What would you have done if that was your mother? If you can't defend your parents, if that was a little white girl, what do you think the process would be? And I ask you that because we're dealing with the system of racism. And we do understand that white girl tears trumps a lot of things. But in this case, there's no tears with Lucretia Isaac, and her thumbnail, her picture is at the thumbnail of this video. In fact, about it, let me find it real fast. Here she is here. Yeah. That's her right there. Yeah. That's 31-year-old. All tears now. All tears now over something that didn't even have to go that way. What was it that she was trying to prove? I'm just saying. Because you got your daughter with you. But obviously, you didn't care about your daughter. And that's sad. So both of you all are in custody. Whew. The mother and the daughter. The mother and the daughter are in custody. What do you think about that? If you were the judge, what would you do? Hard decision. But for me, I let the little child go. She only did what was natural. But as I stated, she had to know that the gun was in the bag. And seeing that we have a crazy world out here, and you never know who you're going to run up with. And I can't say if Lucretia has a husband or a boyfriend or not, because he wasn't at the scene or wasn't mentioned at all. So the little girl has to find some way to protect her mama, and the mother has to have some type of way to protect herself from people on the street that may attack them. But in this case, she did the attacking. She was the aggressor. Was it because she knew that she had that gun in the bag? Would her attitude been different had she not had the gun? Sad. What do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section on that one. And as I stated to you, get prepared. I've been trying to tell you to get prepared. Now people are out here in the streets. Like I said, you spent all that money that you got last year. And if I'm not mistaken, they took it out your tax anyway. They give you the money last year, and you needed more this year. They got billions to send to Ukraine. They have billions to send to Ukraine. They don't have nothing for you here. Yet you, the consumer, are the ones who are actually footing the bill for the country. And there's a shortage on food. And we're all slaves. Working to pay cell phone bills, working to pay TV, electricity, gas, rent. All of this is free. All of this is free. I'm just saying. Put that in your Rolodex. You all, it's your brother, the MOPOWERZ. Thanks for viewing this live. It's been over a month since I did a live on this channel, but here I am today. Okay. And yeah. Remember, knowledge is power. It's your third eye that makes you shine like jewelry. If you haven't done so already, press the subscribe button below. View the videos. Take 10, 15 minutes out of your time a day. Just view some of the videos. And I'm sure that there's something that can enthuse the mentality of your mind. And by all means, don't give up on your dreams. Thanks for viewing, you all, and peace out.